The Toll of Corruption, the Role of Illicit Checkpoints. In the Exorbitant Prices of Goods Across Nigeria by Dr. Basil Nwaolisa. Dedication. To every honest trader, transporter, and entrepreneur across Nigeria, whose daily struggles against corruption inspire hope and change. And to my family and mentors, whose unwavering support gave me the strength to write this book. Dr. Basil Nwaolisa. Acknowledgements. Writing this book has been a journey shaped by many voices, experiences, and invaluable support. I am deeply grateful to the traders, drivers, importers, and freight forwarders who courageously shared their stories, often reliving painful memories of harassment and loss. Your voices are at the heart of this work. My sincere thanks go to colleagues, researchers, and fellow advocates who provided critical insights and helped me shape the narrative. Special appreciation to friends who encouraged me during late nights of writing and revision. To my family, thank you for your patience, understanding, and unwavering belief in the importance of this cause. Finally, to every Nigerian who dares to hope for a more transparent, just, and fair economy. This book is for you. Preface. Nigeria's roads tell a story far beyond potholes and traffic. Hidden along our highways and border routes are illicit checkpoints, places where corruption quietly flourishes, inflating the cost of every good we buy. For years, I watched as traders struggled under the weight of bribes, as transporters calculated unofficial costs alongside fuel and repairs, and as honest entrepreneurs lost hope. It became clear to me that corruption in the supply chain is not an abstract problem. It affects every meal, every product on a shelf, and ultimately, every household. This book was born out of frustration, but also out of hope. It aims to expose the mechanisms behind the rising prices we all complain about, to explain how illicit checkpoints have become normalized, and to propose realistic paths toward reform. By telling these stories, sharing facts, and challenging entrenched systems, my hope is to spark conversation, action, and change. Dr. Basil Nwaolisa. Introduction. Every Nigerian knows the feeling. Goods become more expensive overnight, transport costs rise without warning, and traders cite road problems as the reason. But what exactly are these road problems? Behind these words lies a network of illicit checkpoints. Unauthorized roadblocks manned by police, customs officers, NDLEA officials, and sometimes non-state actors. These checkpoints are not about safety or compliance. They are about money. Bribes are demanded openly, sometimes violently, and the costs are silently transferred to consumers. This book explores the role of these illicit checkpoints in driving up the prices of goods across Nigeria. It examines how corruption seeps into every stage of the supply chain, from ports to warehouses, from highways to market stalls. It highlights the human stories often lost in statistics. The small-scale trader forced to abandon a business, the driver paying multiple tolls on a single route, the family choosing between school fees and food because of rising prices. While the system seems immovable, history and collective action show us change is possible. By understanding how corruption works, where it thrives, and who benefits, we can begin to dismantle it. This book is both an expose and a call to action, a hope that by confronting hard truths, we can build a fairer and more affordable future for every Nigerian. Forward. In Nigeria today, few topics affect every citizen as deeply and personally as the rising cost of goods and services. Yet, when we speak about inflation, we often overlook a powerful hidden driver, the unchecked corruption that begins on our highways and borders. Illicit checkpoints, unauthorized roadblocks set up by individuals meant to protect and serve, have become silent toll gates across our nation. These illegal stops do not appear in official records, yet they appear in every trader's calculation, every transporter's ledger, and ultimately, in every consumer's receipt. Their impact reaches far beyond the roads, shaping the price of food in our markets and the hope in our people's hearts. In writing The Toll of Corruption, the role of illicit checkpoints in the exorbitant prices of goods across Nigeria, my goal was simple yet urgent: to bring visibility to what so many Nigerians already know, but often feel powerless to challenge. I set out to document how corruption multiplies costs at every stage of the supply chain, and to tell the human stories behind these figures: the trader who can no longer restock, the transporter who fears the road, the family who pays more for less every day. But this book is not just about exposing injustice. It is also about charting a course forward through advocacy, transparency, and reform. By naming these practices for what they are and demanding accountability, we can begin to loosen the grip of corruption on our daily lives. It is my hope that this work serves as both a mirror and a map, reflecting the hard truths of today and guiding us toward a fairer, more just tomorrow.